All right, I have a cold today, so probably sound congested. This is hole 7 of the Vintage Open, and there's several different ways that you can play this. You can play it out into here. So if you're going to play it out into here, you want to bring an accurate club, something that'll help you get out into this tip. You're going to try and hit as far as you can up into this tip. That's your goal. And then you're going for the green, and you're trying to be past, you're trying to be so far up here that you can clear these trees coming into the hole. So you need to be way up there. Otherwise, if you're down low down here, you can still make the shot, but you'll have to apply curl, and that adds a whole variable to it. So you can go to here, go to there, and get on. You can also come in here and try and blast through and rookie and try and get out in here. But typically, where you end up out here, if you draw a line to the green, you're here, so you're having to make this transition around those trees in order to get on the green. So it's still a difficult shot. But you can get on the green in 2 if you can make this shot out here. The way I'm going to play this hole is I play down here at the bottom, trying to hit as far as I can down here in the bottom. And then with a big dog and a big ball, trying to get up in this range and get so that I'm anywhere up in this triangle, like right here is where I want to be, somewhere in that landing zone. So if you picture it, I want to be around the bend so that I can take a short iron shot with my Hornet right straight at the green. No side spin, no nothing, just right at it. That's the goal. So let's see how I did on this hole. He's even using backspin here. Don't think he needs to use quite that much, but we'll see if he adjusts for the wind. I'm going to use 3 to 3.5 topspin. I'm going to start with 3 and see where it puts me. Because even where our opponent's at, that's a pretty good distance right there. Anything over 300 and you're in the ballpark. So we're not even going to have to use any topspin here. We're going to end up using just a titch of backspin ourselves. I'm going to use 1 just to see. We're going to adjust out the wind, so we're at 2, 3. 1 per ring. So let's see how that works. I used 1 backspin. And just depending on the level of your clubs, you're going to have to make adjustments for it. So I'm going to use a half backspin. I could have left a little bit of that on there. I'd like to be even closer than that. So our opponent was at 305, 307. We're just a little shy of where our opponent was, so anything over 3 is going to be good, but the closer we can get down there, the better. We do not want to get in the rough, but we left a little on the table. So our opponent's using a Titan. They're using a big dog 7, and you can kind of see where they're at. With the wind going, they can easily clear. Let's see how far out they run. They use just a little bit of overpower. And they got past the trees, so they're going to have a nice shot. A nice shot into the green. I like being out here more than being over here, because out here you're clearing what you're looking for is that magic spot where you can hit a grate to the left or the right, and you can do an overpowered shot and still be okay on the other side. So we're going to have lots of room here. The further out you can get, the more green you have to run with. So from our opponent's position and ours, having to land off the green and then get on it. Now they're using a runner. The thing about the Hornet is that it's very accurate, and I will tell you, in short irons, accuracy is very important. So our Hornet is 111922. So let's see where we're at. We're in our Hornet range. There's max. There's min, so there's mid, so we're close to max. We're going to start on the fringe. I usually like to start on the surface that I'm. So I'd normally like to start on the green, because anytime you start on the other cut, so we're at 1-3. So that's 1, 2, so we're just about 2 rings. We're running out of time. I think I started a little too close to the hole. Yep. Adjusted just a little bit, and I should have stepped back a little bit on the on that fringe, so that the ball could have released in that last little bit. So I over adjusted. So where we were at 1.5. So at half it would have been at 1.9. At max it was 1.1. So I should have did maybe a 1.5 adjustment. And that would have put me right at the pin. We were over about this far away from the pin on a 1.1 adjustment. So if we're going to be in that same range, I'm going to put a 1.5 for the mid, between max and mid. All right. That is a hole that we can definitely keep working on, because you definitely want to try and get an eagle on that hole. Not many people are going to get eagles on that hole, so if you can get an eagle on that hole, especially in the final round, that's going to be a high five. All right, that was hole number 7 of the Vintage Open. Thanks for watching.